As an analyst, I see this kind of messy export way too often. It looks simple at first, just a few columns, data 1 and data 2. But then you scroll down. You realize the structure is totally off. You get 4 row chunks like this. Then it repeats again for the next person. Sometimes the value type is salary, sometimes age. It depends. So what do we actually want? We want a proper table with clean headers, employee, department, salary, age, and 1 row per person. Let's get into Power Query now. But how do you get from this mess to that structure? Well, today I'll show you a reliable method I use all the time, grouping by row blocks and rebuilding the table from scratch. First, we need a way to identify each 4-row block. So we add an index column starting from 0. This gives us a row number for each line in the table. Next, we'll group the rows in blocks of 4. Here is how. Add a new custom column with this formula. Number.IntegerDivide by 4. What this does is divide the index by 4 and drop any decimal. So rows from 0 to 3 get group number 0, from 4 to 7 get group number 1, and so on. Now we know which rows belong together. The next step is the most interesting – grouping. Select that new column and group by it. Make sure to group all rows. Now each row in our table is a mini table containing 4 rows or 1 full data block. Let's now focus on just one group. Inside that nested table, we know the structure. Row number 0 has employee and department. Row number 1 has the actual employee name and the actual department. Row number 2 has type and the label like salary or age. The last row, row number 3, has the actual value like 1000. So here is the trick. Let's build a new table with this data manually. We will modify our formula a bit. Let me explain this slowly. The underscore symbol refers to the nested table, the current group. The hashtag table function lets you manually construct a table from scratch inside Power Query. You define the column names and rows of data. It's like saying, hey Power Query, here's a little table I want you to build right now. The first argument is our column names, a list of column headers, and the second is rows, a list of lists. Each inner list is a row. To get the exact value, we will need to type underscore, row number in figure brackets, and column name in square brackets. So underscore 1 data 1 gets the employee name, underscore 1 data 2 gets the department, and so on. So we are dynamically building a 1-row table with 3 columns: employee, department, and either salary or age. This is the magic step. Now we have a new column with a bunch of 1-row tables. Keep just this column. So type square brackets data in the end of our formula. We don't need the original group anymore. And the final step is to combine all these small tables into the big one. Use table combine function. And that's it. Now you've got a clean, structured table, dynamically generated, and even the column names are picked up from the data. It's a smart and scalable technique, and one I've used a lot when working with exported system reports or form-based logs. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. See ya!